Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing now when the Degens stat. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rob the bookies. I'm a Degen, you a Degen, we some Degen. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, we some Degen, and we should be friends. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, you a Degen, we some Degen. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, we some Degen, and we should be friends.
We're some Degens and we should be friends.
Yes, sir. What's up, bro?
Oh, just chilling. Talking about Coop Flag. Your favorite player from your favorite
What?
school. Coop Flag, favorite player for school.
Boy Flag?
Your homie Coop.
Coop the loop.
Big Coop the Loop.
What do we got? We got 11 games?
Got a lot of games. J-Main better show up quick.
Hold up. I want to check something. Should get lineups in like 7 minutes. There's only one EuroLeague game today. But I wanted to see the lineup. I mean, it's Paris, so they're going to get up 3 ball. Give up a lot of field goal attempts. I like Fournier.
You would.
Lamar Stevens only plays like 15 minutes, man. Like, I just don't.
Ooh.
11 is a lot to ask for. J-Rob dropped 35 points against Olympiacos, but that was when Hype-B was out. So I'll probably leave him alone. I can't call it. I just want to see the starting lineup for that. With Sasha out, I mean, Tyson Ward has been playing bigger minutes. He's a hustle guy. I feel like it's a good spot for him, pace-up spot. I would say I would have a lean on his rebounds or his points as well.
Look at you doing rebounds. What's going on?
I know, but last time we played him, he had 12 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, with Sasha out, there's a lot of rebounds to go around, too.
Supposed to be the prop science clone. Picking rebounds. What the heck?
What the hell?
What in the... Best news of the day is Geno Smith back to the Jets. Where
What's
they
up,
wrote
best
him
props?
off. They wrote him off. They didn't write
He's
back. He wrote back and said, I'll come back. Back to the Jets.
Back. Cali. What else did I have before we get into NBA? I feel like one of these Oregon State ladies could go under. If I had to pick one, I would say Tiara Bolden. And then Allie Turner's been playing better as of late, but she plays horrible in this matchup. 4 and 5 points both times she faced Oregon State. I'm going to have to lean under on her, man. It's a low total, 128. Gonzaga is like 13-point favorites. Nothing like smash plays, but those are just things I had for women's. We can go back to this. Let's check the light up figure by me in 5 minutes. Okay. Shall we get into it? Grizzlies at Sixers. Both teams, a lot of dudes out. Although the Grizzlies have Ty Jerome coming back, Cedric Howard back. I was surprised to see Scottie Pippen is not back. I thought he was just resting on the front end, but he is out. With all those guys playing, man, I think there's unders to be had because it's going to dilute everyone's usage in minutes. So let's look at potential unders for Memphis here. Sixers are a really soft matchup, but Prosper, PRA. I love him. I mean, he's been coming through every time for us, but if we put Ty Jerome,
Emerson's here.
What's up, Emerson?
He said, fuck Gino.
Yeah, man. I mean, with Coward and Ty Jerome playing, I think what matters is if Hendricks is playing too, because Hendricks will eat into rebounding in minutes in the front court. So I'll hold off on that. I would say if Hendricks is playing too, let's look at his report.
J. Cole is here.
What up, J. Cole? Oh, he's off the injury report. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, man. Do I want it? Wait. We only have 2 game sample size with Hendricks playing, Coward playing, and Ty Jerome. I mean, he's not getting rebounds, guys. He's only getting like 2 rebounds. I would have a lean on his 15.5 PR under. And then I guess next guy would be GG. Let's lean in his PRA under. I mean, it's right there on the line, though, man. They give it the matchup. He could get it, for sure. But this is a back-to-back. He's probably... Yeah, I put him at, 22 minutes. So if we put him at... Let's put him at 20 to 22. Not a good hit rate. 3 to 12. And when he does go over, he barely goes over. How is he getting there? It's the rebounds. So this PA maybe is a better look. 15.5. You can get it at 15.5. FanDuel minus 125. Two out of 6 games. All right, so yeah, GG 15.5 PA under. Omax 15.5 PR under would be my leans on Memphis side. Sixers. We don't know if BJ is playing, so we can't. Yeah, he's truly questionable, so we can't really go into that game or that team at all. That side of the ball. Report. All right. Pistons Nets. I was gonna skip this game overall. I'm surprised Clax is playing on the back-to-back. I mean, he only played 21 minutes last night, so. Yeah, lines are pretty low. I'll probably stay away. I'll stay away from this game overall. During, over the weekend, Bruin, I had him for 18 and 19 points against the Nets with no Cade, no Thompson, and he shot horrible. 7 of 19. I mean, the shot volume was there, right?
J. Main's here, though.
What up, J-Main? What up, bro?
He said Ty Jerome points. Average 20 versus slow teams.
And he chucks, man. He dominates the usage, bro. I don't hate it. I mean, it's good correlation. If you take his over and then take, GG's PA under or Omax PR under, I like the correlation. So, yeah, you can throw him in there. All right. Pistons Nets. I'm going to skip this game, guys. Watch Duran go crazy this time since he, over the weekend, same matchup without Cade, shit the bed. but I'm gonna leave it alone. Wizards Heat. You guys like anything here? I mean, it's a good matchup for Bam and Hero, but their lines are so juiced, bro. He played a lot better at home, and Wiggins is still out. Is Hero still questionable? Or is that just an old tag? Oh, he's still questionable, so we can't call it. Ware is out. Powell and Wiggins are out. I mean, it's a good. If Tyler Hero's out, and I think Larson and Hami are in a good spot here. Oh my god, I can't play Hami Yako's at 18.5 points though, guys. I mean, he put up 4 points against the Wizards, and Hero was out that game, and Larson. Like, maybe Larson's PRA, but I'm not going to force anything here, guys. Like, if you take out Hero and Powell, like, the Wizards' pull-up defense is not too bad. That's a lot of Hero's points if he plays. Hami is, like, the best matchup in transition with the 10 feet. But 18.5 points, man? Come on now. Let me know if you guys got anything. I'm not touching the Wizards either. All right, Mavs, Hawks, man. Coop de Loop.
Coop de Loop.
He's going to play about 30 minutes, looks like, on the dot. So we probably about 30 minutes.
Now, why do you guys call him Coop de Loop?
Yeah, you should get that taco. I don't know, man. I mean, 4 out of 5 games is 16, so.
J Main says Bam gonna cook him. He has no backup. Josh, you're betting all your money on Bam today. Everything you've ever won, all on Bam.
Then I might as well drive down the 101 and throw all my money out the window.
Yeah, but it's not as fun.
Yeah, that's true. I have a lot of history, Bam. I mean, I get it.
Like 4 times.
Oh, man. I mean, if Hero's out, man, yeah, you can play his, like, first quarter, first half. But, I mean, it's Bam, bro. Like, we've seen him in the most smash spots, just absolutely shit the bed. Yeah, flag taco at 14.5 here on PrizePicks feels pretty good. Plays 30 minutes. Anything else? I mean, Mavs are pretty much full strength. Want some Brandon Williams unders? Only playing like 19 minutes. I don't know. Line's pretty low. All right, Big Gaff. He's been all one lately.
Gaff.
Look at that. 21 against the Raptors. Hawks give it up near the rim, too. His usage is just so low, bro. Like, normally. 19%, 14. I mean, that's normally like ranges from 14 to 16%. I mean, good matchup though, so I get it. Hawks full strength, so I'm probably staying away from them. Yeah. Suns and Bucks. You got what was this, 2019 Finals rematch?
Dan Martin, new name. What's up, Dan? Hey, he said, I've been taking Brandon Williams for a couple weeks, and he keeps on hitting.
Hey, man, ride that train till the wheels fall off.
Big Brandon.
I mean, it's a good matchup for him. It's like most of his points come near the basket. He drives to the basket and either draws a foul, gets free throws, or Yeah, scores near the rim. That's where the Hawks give up the most. Suns and Bucks, man. Bucks been bleeding threes, right? So then that's what the Suns are good for. But we don't know Grayson Allen's status, correct?
You know he's a dickhead.
He
You know
really
that part
is.
about him?
Look at that. It's that face, bro.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay. Yeah, he's a true came down decision, so it's hard to say, man. But let's look at guys like Gillespie with Allen and Dillon off. Its usage goes up, minutes and points. Not much change to his assists. I mean, the Bucks are bleeding assists because they're giving up so much catch and shoot threes, which is like all depends on assists, right? So, go to D-Book's assist.
Dan Martin says CJ McCollum over PRA and Ryan Rollins under his points. Ooh, under. I always like unders. Jay Main says Gillespie threes. Dan Martin says Booker over PRA.
It's a good spot for Book, especially if Grayson's out. Grayson accounts for so much shot volume.
And so much douchiness off the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, even D-Book's PRA, RA. If you don't want to rely just on the assists, I mean, I think you need all the assists on a 4+ in a parlay. Like, I feel like you should get that, man. In this matchup, most assists go to the 3-ball, which is what the Bucks give up. But if there's no Grayson Allen, it means you're relying on Brick City, Jalen Green to make his shots, and
does Jalen Green wear short shorts though?
I'm not sure. I just know that this dude has been awful.
Yeah.
5 of 20, 2 of 8 from 3, 1 of 7 from 3, 1 of 8. This dude 1 of 7. Oh my gosh. 2 of 11. He's averaging in that 4-game span, he was averaging a 16% 3-point shooting percentage. See, the bookies know that the Bucks give up threes, man. So he's juiced for over 2.5. How much is Gillespie juiced? He's at 3.5. Juice on the under. Or FanDuel, you probably find it 2.5 some places eventually. Yeah, man. I mean, Royce O'Neal, all his shot volume is from 3. He's just a nasty click, man. But I think if you did a single game parlay, SGP, you did Royce for 2 threes, D-Book for 4 assists, Gillespie for 3 threes. That makes sense, given the matchup for sure. If you want to SGP it. My boy Oso's been balling, man, but I can't do it. It's not the right matchup because the Bucks funnel everything to the perimeter. They try to shut down in the paint. Bucks side, someone said Rollins under.
Yeah, under points.
Yeah, as long as his usage rate isn't crazy, 34% usage rate against. Well, Giannis was out that game. Okay, so 34%. And KBJ was out. I feel better about the Browns under if we knew Portis is playing. Looks like he is questionable. Back contusion. Yeah, I would wait on that. Because, I mean, if you do want it and Bobby is ruled out, I imagine Rollins' points will go up to 16.5. He's already slight juice on over 15.5, so yeah, I would wait for the Bobby news. Suns defense has been horrible lately. Ever since just Dylan Brooks has been out and Jalen Green playing more minutes. But Giannis is going to play like 26 to 28 minutes, so I'm good on him. Yeah, so, I mean, that's what I mean. I would, if you want to stack the 3-point props here, if Grayson Allen's out, it's definitely a boost. The guys like Gillespie and Royce O'Neal for the 3-point shooting. I mean, Jalen Green's going to chuck, but he's going to be super inefficient. But yeah, D-Book's PRA, RA, or assist makes sense. All right. Raptors Rockets, I didn't have anything for this game. Two teams I do not like to bet on whatsoever. Rockets full strength, and Raptors are full strength. Well, Pirtle is questionable, and CMB is still out. So I always take Sengun's unders, but we just saw Gafford drop 21 on the Raptors. Makes me a little nervous. Yeah, I'm good on that. Suns shut down the Hornets, though. Dan Martin. They did, didn't they? Were the Hornets on a back-to-back then, though? No, they weren't.
Dan says Sun shut down the Hornets.
Yeah, they did. Lost by 12. I mean, the Suns have it in them. Like, they can play good defense. They definitely play much better defense at home. Notice that, but okay. And their defense definitely improves with Mark Williams out. Their front court defense. Where were we? Yeah, I'm skipping over the Raptors August unless you guys got anything. I just don't like betting on these teams, especially when they're at full strength, man. Celtics Spurs should be a good game. Is this a primetime game? Yeah,
J. Cole says under in Toronto, Houston, and
that's what I would mean.
Yeah, and J. Main says Durant points versus East. I don't think he's been under 4 straight all year.
His line's pretty low at 24.5. He's always torched the Raptors in the past, man. I remember when he was on the Warriors here, like, cooked them. That was a younger KD pre-Achilles.
Dan Martin says Jordan Goodwin, your homie. Goodwin might be back today.
That's a good call out. Thank you, Dan Martin. That's big because, especially if Grayson's out, he'll step right in and have to play solid minutes, and he'll eat into RA for sure.
He said Torrey Eason's almost always under. Oh, sorry, almost always under lately.
Yeah, right. He works the glass consistently, but the points, man. It's funny because he started the season as like one of the most efficient 3-point shooters.
Yeah, I was betting on him.
Yeah,
I was on him.
And then he's fallen off. Maybe he's lost his confidence. Maybe he's dealing with something. I don't know, man.
Maybe he hasn't had pep talks from Ayo. Who's here?
Oh my God, we forgot to go look at the lineup, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right when you said, oh my, we forgot, I knew what it was. You like the sofa score, huh?
Looks like a normal lineup.
Dan Martin says he was good at the beginning of the season. Yes, he was.
He was, man. I mean, sometimes Raptors, they do give up spot-up shooting, but the catch and shoot, they limit transition. So it doesn't matter if he's hitting his threes or not. Will Riley, kind of similar offensive style with the spot up and 3-point shooting. He dropped 19. Yeah. I mean, I would lean under on him for sure. For sure. J. Cole, you saying unders like game total or just under certain player props? I mean, I would lean under player props for sure. What's the total? Yeah, look at that, 219 total. Both these teams play pretty slow too, right? Yeah, Pacers bottom 9. Rockets been always pretty slow. What are they at? Second slowest pace. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow ass game. He is under 8 of last 10 at home. Eason. Just look at splits.
Dan Martin says under Durant, 8 of last 10 at home. Durant hates his home crowd, I guess.
I don't know, man. What's up with him? Like, last 3 games, I've watched these 3 games, and he's just been super passive. Really passive. Not trying to get to his spots like he normally does. So I don't know. Like that Blazers game, Sengun went off though. Sengun had 28. So KD kind of chilled. But like he owned the Blazers all season, all 3 games. Just chilled. I took his under against the Spurs because the way they guard him. Warriors, he smoked those 2 free throws at the end.
J. Cole says, yeah, props, but probably all of the above.
Yeah, I'm with you, J. Cole. I mean, KD's line's right there. I mean, I think he's a true coin flip. And I don't want to coin flip on a big slate like this, bro. So I would just stay away for his over or under. I mean, he's a taco today, right? If you're on PrizePicks, he is, 17.5? That feels pretty good. So, I would play the discount, 17.5. Other than that, I'm staying away. Yeah, you get down with some Easton unders maybe. I always like Scotty Barnes unders, but his lines are so low at 16.5. Like he's normally like 17.5, 18.5. His PRA is 28.5. He's normally like 30.5, 31.5.
Dan Martin says, good luck to all. Got to walk the dog. Dan Martin,
Right.
take your phone on the walk, Dan. I do that all the time. J Main says, yeah, I know on Durant. I just cap him versus East.
I feel you, Jimmy. Ride with the data you got, man. Trends you know.
I'm going to have to leave you, Josh, for like 10 minutes.
All
I
right.
got to go.
All right.
Yeah, got to go do something that's not that fun. But I'll be right back.
All right,
And I'll
bro.
still have my phone in case you need something.
No worries.
Okay.
Celtics Spurs, man. It's gonna be a good one. Pretty low total though, 221. They're thinking a defensive battle here. 2 good defensive teams, 3.5 point spread. Both teams at full strength, man. I've said this before, man. Like I just don't like betting the Spurs when everyone's playing. You're literally just trying to guess the hot hand. Also, the matchups. You try to figure it out between the backcourt and the wings. But I'm gonna try to stay away when they're full strength, man. Especially in a matchup like this. Big slate too. No reason to force it, man. It's only second game we've seen, or third game we've seen Tatum. feel like Celtics are going to do Celtics things here and take a bunch of three-pointers in this matchup. They're not going to want to drive in on Wemby. They played January 10th, no Tatum. JB only had 27. They played 43 minutes. The game go to overtime? Had to have. Had to go to overtime. It didn't. He just played 43 of the 48 minutes. Jesus. Castle shot like shit, which he does a lot. But he took 16 shots. But there was no... Oh, is this... Oh, okay. So when Wemby was coming off the bench, still working his way back from the injury. Yeah, it's hard to say from this game, then. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to stay away. I mean, Jaylen Brown's unders would make sense here. I wonder who Castle guards. Like, does Castle just switch off between JB and Tatum? He normally focuses on one player, primary scorer the entire time, but now that Tatum is in the mix, like, there's two primary scorers, so I don't know if he'll switch off. I'm sure he gave Jaylen Brown problems in that first meeting. That's why Jaylen Brown only had 27 points in 43 minutes. I would live bet this game if I was seeing like who Castle is primarily guarding. If he's primarily on JB, then I think like a live under after the first quarter on JB would make sense. But if he's switching off between the two, I'll probably just stay away. Hornets Blazers, all right. I'm interested in this game. All right, we got Denny back. Blazers full strength, right? Except Shaden Sharp, who's been out. I'm mainly interested in the Hornets side. I like Brandon Miller. Torched them in this last matchup. 26 points, 8 rebounds. I like him to get his rebounds and points here again. I don't know if I want to play the full line at 26.5 PR. So I'm probably going to alt his points and his rebound. And then I like Diabetes here, man. Klingon, you can attack him all day, every day. All centers. Look at this hit rate of all the centers that face Klingon, man. You got Jay Huff. You got Chuck Landell. A lot of bums, man. Kongwu. Even Gobert went for 33 PRA. J-Val 14 off the bench. Limited minutes. Mark Williams torched them both times. Faced them. Jaren Allen had a career game. 62 PRA. And Musa just faced Klingon. In the February 28th game, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. I wanted to look at something. Where are these assists going to? I think it could be a good correlation if you pair Musa like RA, PRA with, or even his assists with Brandon Miller. Let's see. This shit would overload. The fuck? How is it? Man, that's sketchy. They call that an assist, man. There's a lot of handoffs. Kobe White's not playing today, though. And it's all handoffs. Okay. Which makes sense because Klingen's just going to sit down at the rim, like right here. He's just going to sit there. So those handoffs up at the top of the key are free, right? Because there's no threat with Klingen just staying in drop coverage. Okay. So like 4 of the 5 were handoffs. One was a offensive rebound kick out. Yeah, I would say PRA. I mean, he doesn't have a good hit rate on it on the season. Lands on 21 quite a bit. If you want it altered down to 19.5, be a little bit safer. I like his PRA spot as well. This is already at 13.5. I think you want to incorporate the scoring though, because Klingen just gets killed with on his switching, man. He'll stay under the rim and he'll just if someone's driving, he'll just go after him for a block and switch on to the drive, the slasher to the basket, and then leave the center wide open for a dump off. So I think you want to incorporate the points. So I would lean PRA for that reason. I mean, maybe even what's his PA? 11.5. He should get rebounds here, man. He had 22 rebound chances in that last meeting. These games, he's getting up to like 20, 21, 29. Yeah. I think you just throw a blanket over the whole thing and take the PRA. Melo. There's no Kobe White. I think his PA is live too, but if I had to rank order, for me, I'm going to do like Brandon Miller, all points and rebound. Musa, 19.5 PRA. Let's look at Melo's props real quick. This is kind of interesting. The 2-point main, I know he usually chucks threes, but that dribble handoff, we saw it. He was taking that dribble handoff for the top and going for the mid range quite a bit. He had 4 on the dot though in that last meeting. Maybe no Kobe White though, increased shot volume. I think that would probably be my only lean on him based on the matchup. Because, the Blazers try to shut down three-point shooting. And they're allowing 9th least three-point attempts. So I think LaMelo goes back to that little mid-range from the dribble handoff. If Klingen's just going to sit, drop coverage near the rim, same with Robert Williams, then he'll have that little mid-range all day long. And in the paint, where they give up a lot of, right within the three-point arc and then within the paint, they give up a lot of points. So that'd be my only lead for LaMelo, I think. What's up, AO? What up? Let me know what you guys got, man. Blazers, with Denny back in the mix, I would consider Klingen rebounds under. Damn, it went from 10.5 to 9.5. Hornets' best rebounding team in the league. He had 8. 7 defensive, 1 offensive rebound. Do we have offensive rebound for him on PrizePicks if you're on there? We do. Hornets allow the second least offensive rebounds. Now, you can get lucky with offensive rebounds, though. I mean, there's a lot of variance with it. Like, if a dude misses their own shot, gets it back, misses, gets it back again, you get those, like, tip, miss, and then you're cooked. But on paper, it makes sense, matchup-wise. And with Denny being back, too. Since his rebounds bumped to 9.5, total rebounds, maybe I would switch to the offensive rebound under if you have access to it on PrizePicks. But yeah, Denny definitely steals rebounds from him big time. I've watched, like I said, I've said before, I watch games where Denny just rips the ball out of his hand on a rebound. Let's just see. Yeah, his rebound rate goes down a little bit. Usage definitely goes down too. So, and Time Lord's playing, so that's good. Yeah, I think the under for offensive rebound, I would lean to for Klingon.
I didn't leave yet, Josh. D Chicago said ball assists. Blazers give up 8 per game to point guards.
Yeah, I'm with him, man. Like, I was thinking like his PA or something incorporate assists because Kobe White being out too. I this year I've tried to stay away from assist props straight up, man. I feel like back in the day when they weren't tracking like assist stuff that closely, now like they are. It's just such a tough prop. Like we could find edges in the past. Remember when we would track potential assists before like that was even a big thing? Like now it's like a widely known stat that everyone uses. Remember that underrated? We would do that like the night before. Look at all the potential assists.
Oh yeah, I was loving assists for a while. And they just
got
kind of.
It got saturated. Like now, like yeah, everyone tracks that shit. But back in the day, no one was talking about potential assists.
Oh yeah, when I saw there was even a stat, I remember I was like, "What? There's a potential assist stat?" I remember that. You guys were on it. You guys were on it back in the day.
Like over 5 years ago.
We're still searching for WNBA. There's one guy who I saw last year. You can subscribe to him, and he does it manually. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I was doing it manually. I would go back and watch the games.
Yeah,
and you'd have to write it down.
Yeah. All right, I'm really leaving this time. See you in a minute.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it covers everything, man. Now that Denny playing, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want anything Blazers wise. Pacers Kings, man. All right. Here's my question: is Max gonna play fucking 26 minutes, or is he gonna play 38? So annoying, man. Like, against the Lakers, 34 minutes. Suns, 36, and then take his points to rebound against Pelicans, perfect matchup. He only plays 26 minutes. He never touches the court in the fourth quarter. And then the very next game, 3 days later against the Bulls, dude plays 38 minutes. I know DeRozan was out, but different position. I shouldn't affect his minutes like that. I mean, the reason he only played 26 minutes Pelicans is because Eubanks ended up playing like the entire fourth quarter. Christie can't be trusted whatsoever, man. But this is like, you can't ask for a better matchup, right? But like, do the books know something? Because this is the best matchup you could ask for Max. And they have slight juice on his under, 15.5. Some books, FanDuel, -120. FanDuel's like usually pretty accurate with their lines. And I know against the Suns, or the Pelicans, he opened at 15.5, the juice coming in on the under. And then he closed at 14.5. So they knew something, bro, because like Pelicans another really good matchup. And he ended up only playing 26 minutes. What did he close at against the Bulls? Closed at 15.5, -128 on the under. Okay. So about what he's at today. I mean, Pacers, over the last 15 games, giving up the most points by far to centers. Getting absolutely cooked. They're giving up 4th most rebounds and 2nd most assists to centers. They're giving up the most fantasy. Dead last within 10 feet of the rim. Dead last against pick and roll man, which is Max's primary offensive scoring method. I like him though. I mean, I like him in this matchup, but given the minutes can't be trusted, I'll probably alt him down to 12 plus. Because let's see, if we look at his minutes, like if we put him at, let's say he only plays 26 to 30. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe even the alt's not even worth it because like he's not even getting that 11.5 if he's playing 26. He's risky, man. It's boom or bust for sure because his minutes aren't guaranteed, bro. Like, essentially, we want him to play. If he plays 32 to 36, and he gets that 11.5 every single time, 9 out of 9 games. I just want to throw that out there. I mean, it's a phenomenal spot, man. Phenomenal spot. It's just you're essentially betting on his minutes, straight up, like for him to play. Looks like about 30 plus minutes. If he plays less than 30 plus minutes, he's probably chalk. But if you put him at, let's put him at the 15.5. It's not the best hit rate, but the matchup. It's the matchup, man. Has he played them? It's out of conference, so. Back in December. He only played 23 minutes and still had 13 points. And I feel like the Pacers' center defense has gotten worse since then. Much worse. So, okay. Yeah, I might take a stab at the 12 plus points for him. Precious, his minutes are locked in. He's going to play 39 minutes. So I don't hate his points either. For 15 plus. He only played 21 minutes in that game. Way back to 11. Looks like the normal lineup too. So yeah, I would say Max for 12, Precious for 15. Separate slips I'll probably do. Siakam out, Nembhard out, Smith is playing. TJ McConnell is out too. It's kind of big for the second unit. Jarris Walker would be the only one I would trust on the Pacers side. Like he plays in blowout in the garbage run too. Like that Lakers game, he was out with the cleanup crew. I usually do his PRA or fantasy score. But I don't know if I want to mess up with a tanking team, man. What you guys got? What's up, Rent? What's up? Liking Russ rebounds, alright. Is he back to rebounding? He had that one last game against the Bulls, 11, but prior to that, he's just not rebounding at all. I don't know what's going on, man. I guess it's because like Precious and Max eat up so much on the glass. But he hasn't been rebounding besides this game. Only Who was out? DeRozan was out, right? Why isn't it showing that? Yeah, DeRozan was out. But DeRozan doesn't really affect the rebounding. Oh, and DeRozan missed. That's the only difference in that game. Okay. Zari is see his rebounds. Heavy juice on the 4.5, and his assists 6.5. Heavy juice on that. So it's funny. They have his rebound and assists individually have juice on the over for both, but then the RA they have juice on the under 12.5. I guess it's because they juiced it up from 11.5. All right, something to consider, guys. Best spots for guards. Are they giving it up to the backcourt lately? I'm sure. They give out rebounds like crazy to the backcourt all season. Top 5. I would look out with TJ out, man. I would look out for Quentin Jackson props when it becomes available. I feel like it's a good PRA spot for him. Just depends on I don't know what the line's gonna be. And he just doesn't get much run, even with everyone out. He'll get like 20 minutes max. So, but it does help with TJ out. All right, Bulls Warriors. Am I missing anything else? Let's go to the Lakers game first. So we don't know if LeBron's gonna play. Right? Still questionable. Okay. I mean, it's a great spot for Luka, right? Because he runs the pick and roll nonstop all game long, and 2-0s get cooked by that. Dead last against pick and roll. There's all these guys: Jamal Murray quickly, Drew Holiday cooked him, DJ, Maxey, NAWs, CJ cooked him that one game too, along with NAW. Harden, I mean, yeah. I know Kawhi cooked him for like 40 points. It's a great spot for Luka. I even think if LeBron plays, I think it will just help bring his points back down to like 30.5, 31. But you gotta like his points here. He should do his thing at home. It's a big game for Western Conference standings. And perfect matchup for him. Don't trust Austin Reeves at all. And no one else on the Lakers. And then T-Wolves, you got Ant in LA. Perfect matchup. Runs isolation. Lakers terrible against that. Terrible against athletic guys and get their own shot. Gets their spot.
I'm back. And Ren's here. Woo, 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 woo.
Man. Yeah, I'm just going with the obvious plays here, man. And Luka head to head. Just hope they go at it, man. The game doesn't go sideways. It's only 2.5 point spread, healthy 231 total. So, Lakers defense is awful. I'm sure they'll headhunt Luka and try to get Ant switched onto him. Ant should have his way, man. As long as he's just not ice cold. I never bet on Ant, but this would be a matchup where I'd have to consider it. Obviously, you got Julius Randle revenge game against the Lakers, but he's been doing absolutely nothing. and he's a guy I do not bet overs on. Jaden's in a good spot too, for sure. But I'm gonna stick with Ant. I'm not gonna overthink it. Just run it back with Luca. I would consider Luca's first half points too. It's when he's usually the most productive before he tires out and gets gassed. If you're on PrizePicks Underdog, 16.5. I would just go the straight up points here, man. I should get the scoring done, and then just take Ant for straight up full game points, because he can sometimes start off really slow, and then Ant can just like turn it on in the fourth quarter. So that's kind of how I would approach it if you're on like the fantasy sites, something like that. And yeah, that's all I got for that game, man. And J. Cole, yep. You just gotta hope the game doesn't go sideways, man. Like, if the Lakers get run off the court, especially if like LeBron is out. I hope it stays close. Bulls Warriors, man. I'm so jealous, man. My wife's going to this game, and she's gonna have phenomenal tickets. Someone do work has these tickets, and I gotta stay home and watch all the kids, bro. I get the shit in the stick.
Maybe she'll live stream it for you.
I'm gonna see what kind of seats. The seats should be really good, man. Like near courtside for sure. But I mean, it's not a game. Like, it's not gonna be a good game, but it's a Warriors home game to go to. I got nothing. I'm gonna stay away from the Warriors, bro. Porzingis, guy never plays. Is he gonna play? I don't know. Sounds like he's on track. Good matchup, but I would stay away. But I do like Giddey here. I do like Azare. I like it for 15, or you can take for 15 plus, or you can take the regular at 17. Warriors should put up a ton of bricks here. Should get a lot of rebounds, and the assist should be there as well. Catching the Warriors on a back-to-back, tired legs, so. Because I don't want to trust the scoring, because like the Warriors, they do focus on the pick and roll ball handler quite a bit. I mean, in the top 5 all year. So I just want to throw out the points and just go with the RA. Feels pretty good at 16.5. Early season, played AR at 35 minutes. They lost by 32 points. So. Let's see. Anything else? I think that's about it, man. That's about all I had. Sexton's questionable too. Goggles is back. It's good for assist conversion. Let's see, strip assist 8.5. Let me put him at. Yeah. See, if he plays 30 plus minutes, you put him at like 14.5 RA. That's like 81% hit rate. Warriors 6 points favored, but I think the Bulls could cover that spread. I guess it depends on Sexton status. So I always like to go under Yabu. He's so low at 8.5 now. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Anything else, guys? All right, so recap. Memphis GG under points or PRA. Omax under PR if Hendricks is playing. Oh, Hendricks is playing. We confirmed that. So yeah, Omax under PR or GG under PRA. We can consider Ty Jerome over points. Good correlation with those. And then we had D-Book, either PRA, RA, or assist. And then I have to wait on the Grayson Allen news, but maybe Gillespie for 3+ threes, Royce O'Neal for 2+ threes. Stack it up with D-Book, RA or assists. And then Brandon Miller, alt points and rebound. Oh, I like his first half PRA too. I forgot to mention that. He's been crushing that. He's been dominating the first half. Usage rate hit 25 PRA in the first half against Portland. And it also should help with Kobe White being out. Yeah, I mean, if you look at that, I mean, he's been getting that PRA in almost points over his last, 8 games. Feel better. I just want him to play, at least 16 minutes, if not 16 up to 18 minutes. And then Musa could consider his first half PRA too, but I think the game should stay close. It's only a 2-point spread, right? He had 14 in that last meeting, but I'd probably just stick with his full game PRA at 19.5. And then we had Klingon under 4 offensive rebound. Under 10.5 rebound if you can find it. In the book, whatever book you're in. It looks like it all went down to 9.5 everywhere.
Dan said, any news on LeBron playing tonight?
No news. No news. Probably won't get it till late. I mean, that's a late night hammer. 11 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully we get it though. What else? Pacers Kings. Liked Max for 12+ points. Precious for 15. Actually, probably do Precious for 14+ points. And then our homie Ren liked Westbrook's RA. And Pacers would be a slight lean on Jarris Walker PRA, but I'll probably just stay away. It's the Pacers tanking. And the Bulls Warriors like Giddy RA. And then for the late night hammer, Luka first half points if you're on PrizePicks. Or 31.5. It was 31.5 in most books, but now it's up to 32.5. So I'll probably take him down to 29.5. points, do a 29.5 special, him and Ant for 29.5. If you're in the books. And then if you're in PrizePicks, I would just do first half 16.5 points and Ant for 29.5. That's probably it on that game, man. That's it, man. Recap. We'll follow the news update as we go along. But yeah, good luck, guys.
Okay, we're out of here, Josh.
Yes, sir.
All right. Later, dude.
Later, bro.